Hello all, welcome back to part 3 of Merfolk Ice Elementalist. We're here with Ultraviolent 4. In the last one, we used one of the sickest immolation scrolls I think I've ever used. So if you, for some reason, I don't know why you're not watching every minute of every single video, but if you missed it, go back and find it because it was glorious. It's probably about 2/3 of the way through part 2. We also happened to find a Book of Battle, which is my favorite book. And so I'm currently training towards being able to use Spectral Weapon. So if there were a quintessential Ultraviolent 4 game of Crawl, this might well be it. We're a merfolk of Fedass with Spectral Weapon. If you just gave me Summon Lightning Spire, it would pretty much be the pinnacle of Ultraviolent Crawl. I noticed there's a curing potion just sitting there. So we'll grab that. And we're heading into there. I think I'll tell them to wait here and I'll just check out what's there. Nothing. But I can finally show you. If I go to use evolution now, this plant, you can see, would become an Oclob. Whereas if I used fungus, it would be a wandering mushroom. So as long as you have 1 point of piety, again, our magic number, 1 point of piety, and you have some fruit, you can make Oclob plants in lair. And Oclob plants are busted strong. Follow me. Let's go. Doing lair. We have no poison resistance, so that's a little bit of a worry. Not a huge worry, but it's a bit of one. Right. Hexes to 2. I'm going to be checking my Spectral Weapon quite compulsively to find out exactly when I can use it. Let's do, the next most is a 4. 4 flight. Okay, that's not so impressive. We can already swim through deep water, which I think I enchanted my boots, didn't I? Okay. So when I used enchant armor here, instead of my boots, it should have been my gloves. Because anytime I walk in water, I'll lose my boots. Whoops, that was silly. Okay, and I've only got 3 acid left, so I think I want to recharge that. 14, okay. That's good. A Rhyme Drake. I can jump behind my guys, so then he can't hit me with his cold. Although he probably can, because I think it's a bulk spell. Alright, and it looks like the Throw Frost is not quite full screen, so I lied to you with that one. Polearms to 14. That would be min delay for a Trident, but because we have a Glaive, we're going to 20. We'll still get there pretty fast though. With a +4 aptitude, anytime you look at a polearm, you'll get more skill for it. I should make him, yeah, get somewhere where at least one mushroom can help. Stone staircase leading down. I guess we'll eat. Once I actually get Spectral Weapon castable, I think I'll train some spell casting. Because that will, well, one, it will give us a little bit more magic points, but it will also mean that we don't get hungry all the time when we start casting spells in every fight. And look at this. Here would be a vault with Oclobs guarding these items, but because they're neutral, we can just go in and claim them. Fedass best god. No, not true. Be your best god. Fedass next best maybe. I don't know, I like Fedass. I don't get all the hate. Let's wait here, guys. There's nothing dangerous. Follow me again. I wish you could name your mushrooms though. Or even that they got names. Look how goofy they are. I wonder what their mushroom names would be. Gets us to 3. We're at 50% on our spectral. It is getting closer. And where did the rest of our mushrooms go? Mushrooms? Did we feel guilty? No, we never felt guilty, so I don't think they're dying somewhere. Did I just not bring them down? Where'd they go? Seem to have lost 2 mushrooms. If found, please return. Okay. Well, I don't know. Well, we lost 2 somehow. Maybe that's why they fed us hate. But I'm actually quite bemused about where those guys went. Let's check out these rings. That is cursed teleportation. I'm gonna remove it and take it off right now, because even though there's another ring up here that potentially could be cursed, and you might think it would be better to save your remove curse scroll to get 2 of them. In the meantime, this ring might kick in and I get teleported somewhere. Had that happen before. Positive energy. Just remind ourselves, stay positive. Oh, maybe, no, I was thinking maybe the mushroom hit the teleport trap, but then it would have disappeared. I just have no idea where they went. I guess I'll replace them. I'll assume they rejoined the ecosystem. We can replace them here. You want to be careful though, because you might be thinking, yeah, I'll do one of these funguses into a mushroom. I'll just hit AB and then I'll hit enter. If you did that, notice that it auto selects the plant first, so you would have made an oclob and wasted one of your fruit. So be careful on that one. Hey, here they are. Alright. I guess they were just on an adventure. Some sort of maybe magic mushroom adventure. Who knows? Chance to 3. Getting there. Spectral approaches. I walked the wrong way, and look, just one shot how much damage we take. It's a lot easier when it's confused and not actually fighting back. What did I pick up? Glowing boots. +2. Okay. So that was an upgrade. And they're gold boots. They match the gold on our ringmail. That's a pretty fly looking loadout we've got going. Let's not starve. Yeah, layer 1. They can all come. So we've got 5 now. And I'm not going to replace them until we drop back down to 4. Or, well, drop down to below 4. Let's read this. Let's see what we still have. I feel like we found a lot of scrolls. Holy Word, Silence, Torment, Vulnerability. The only one of those... Yeah, I'm just going to hold that. There isn't one of those that I want to read now. There's Snake Pit. On this character, snake or spider doesn't really make that much of a difference. And swamp probably would be preferable. If you're looking for demon tridents, which is certainly not a bad plan on a merfolk, Shoals is pretty good. So my guys can't make way for me. I need to open the door. But because we have a flaming weapon, swamp isn't that bad for us. And also we might find swamp dragon armor, which would be pretty good too. It's a pretty light armor that gives you a useful resist in poison. And we're going int again. And is also quite light, so good for spells. So our guys all just got destroyed then. We can replace them. We have the technology. We'll rebuild them. We're back down to 1 piety again. But again, that's fine. Your goal is to win the game, not to see how much piety you can gain. And feel like... No? Okay. Thought I picked something up, but it turns out I'm just crazy. Where'd you go, yaks? Elephants. These guys are strong. I think I'm going to, with my 14 Wand of Acid charges, get at least 2 of them. We'll go down this line too, because that's a lot of elephants. I'm worried again that they're just going to take out all my mushrooms, which they kind of did. We're kind of dying too. Let's make some more. Well, we can step through them and then make some more to help us. We're going to replace them anyway, so we may as well get them to help us finish off the fight. And we'll go again. And again, I guess. This fight went quite nasty quite quickly. Okay, we killed them all. Let's replace our mushrooms again. So we're down to 0 piety. But again, that's fine. Don't worry. It's not a contest for the most piety. We can acid this guy, and then because we have flaming, that will work pretty well. And also, him getting confused certainly helps. Let's make, you got our 1 piety, let's make another one. So we've got 4 again. And spectral's to 21, and it's only going to get better. So I'm going to put spectral on A. Readjust that macro to no longer have a dot on it, because if it's not a targeted spell, dot means wait a turn. You don't want it. So now we can spectral with the touch of a button. It's amazing the things that they come up with in this day and age. Wait here. And can step pull this guy up. That was a better illustration of how that's supposed to work. They can follow me now. The first time I tried to show that off, they were all just standing in a corner like idiots. A Wand of Lightning. That's fine. Now we have Spectral. Well, we briefly did. It's going to be like this, where even at a 7% chance, I'm not going to be able to cast it. Probably I'll go to 6 points, and we can flame wand these eels. It looks like we got shoals. I'm pretty sure that's a shoals entrance vault there. V's Ghost. He is a Spriggan Enchanter, and he has a weapon of freezing. Let's see if he has a massive ability to just consta hex us. He does. 61% confused. So I'm going to want to put mushrooms between me and it. Let's see if it even notices at all. Otherwise I can just walk away, which might be the smarter plan. But we know it's in there. Let's grab this wand. Scattershot. Yeah, I'll keep it, but I'm going to turn it off. What did I just do? I accidentally turned off Scrolls of Enchant Armor. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to turn off Flame and Scattershot with... I mean, it's not the worst, but with no levels of evocations, it's not particularly strong. Found an alarm trap. Okay. 2 ID. Rather than IDing it with this Mamba running at us, let's just kill it first. And we're near starving again. So I'm going to take these hexes and charms to 6, and then I'll train some spellcasting. Yeah, I think 6 looks pretty good. Spectral's not a spell that you need to come off every time. You can fail it and then just recast it, and it's not a big deal. And we get a lot more damage with our spectral weapon. I'm a little bit scared because I know this Spriggan's somewhere, and with a 61% chance to hex us, confuse us. If it starts on with the confused gaming, it could very quickly become a chain of confused gaming. Seen it happen. It's ugly. Did he kill one? I think he did. Alright, let's make a new one. Here it is. I want to, as quickly as possible, get behind my mushrooms. And we can try to acid it. Actually hit it. Did we? We did. Okay, let's spectral. And it's been confused. Now's our chance. We got it. Charms to 6. I'll turn that off. And then we'll go hexes to 6 as well. Yeah, it looks like it'll be probably about 12% or so, which is fine. Right. Not so hard to kill ghosts either when they're just confused to death. Ketopolis on... Oh, we're already up to level 4. That's some quite fast progress. I'll just take it slowly. Even without my mushrooms, Spectral gives me so much damage that I can just fight it. Like so. And the blink frogs, well, we can fight them. Yeah, look at our spectral damage. It's crazy. And more fruit, which is always a bonus. I don't know where our mushrooms went. They're on another magic mushroom journey, maybe? Did I tell them to stay back there? I think I might have actually. Is that what I did? Where were we? We're over here? No? Mushrooms. We're here? No? No? Where'd you go? Mushrooms. Mushrooms. I don't know. Let's sing Song of Slaying. So we'll just get our spectral weapon and our Song of Slaying, and then we can get 5 bonus slay along with a spectral glaive, and we'll just kill everything. So I don't know where my mushrooms are, guys. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go Shift X, Control F to forget the floor. I'll just explore around again and see if they're not somewhere. Where are they? Guys? Where did you go? They actually disappeared. Did I take them up? No. I do remember taking them down. What happened? I've not been on this floor before, so I actually have no idea what happened to all my mushrooms. Very bizarre. Alright, well I guess we're building mushrooms again, because that is inexplicable. Let's get some more. Your piety has decreased. Yep. So we have a new mushroom army now. Maybe one day they'll reappear. So I'm very confused. Oh, sweet, we have lots of ID. Let's go potions, so anything with a 2. Get rid of the degen. Lig. Cancellation. And haste. And another heal wounds, we have an 8. That's nuts. I'm going to turn off polymorph too, because having 1/1 to polymorph is more than enough. Here's a dream sheep. Not a good enemy to want to fight in packs. I guess we'll have 4. fall asleep. Thankfully, at least our mushrooms can help us. Oh, I put hexes to 7. Okay, well I better put charms to 7 because they can't be different. That'd be kind of triggering. Hey, there's another slime otter. Who wants to play a slime? A slime merfolk. Fedas would be angry if I abandoned her, so we're not actually going to do that. This is looking a bit scary. I think I want to sing. I think I want to try again to sing. Alright, so now we'll get the slaying bonuses. Slay +4, +5. Excellent. And we lost 1 again. No, we didn't. We have 4. Never mind. The torpor snail, that's fine. As long as there's no accompanying hydra, which is when it really starts to get ugly, it's okay. ID, the next potion I guess, might. And more dream sheep. What am I training? Spellcasting, that's... I knew there was something that I said I wanted to do. Look at these dream sheep. Probably should have sung here. I would have got good slaying gains here too. The gains, oh well. Let's get a million piety of that. We're back to 2 stars. Hooray! Check out this ring. A ring of flight that's fairly useless. The only thing we'd ever want to fly over is lava, because we can walk through water, and we already have potions of flight for that. I like how my spectral is stuck being really far away from me. And this Komodo dragon is scaring me a bit with such low HP, so I stepped behind the mushroom to not have to fight him. More enchant weapon scroll. I mean, I could just enchant this glaive of flaming up. It's not a bad weapon. Bring a magical power. That does not really anything. Positive energy doesn't do much either, but more than magical power. And I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna use Song of Slaying is gonna be much more effective on this character than it was on the troll, because I actually have some int, and whoa, sick. I have some int and I have some charm skill, so my song can actually last more than a few turns. This is a really, really good artifact. Gives you RLEC, gives you RC, EV +4. You get -2 lots of minus stealth, but really, who cares about that? And look at it. Kind of matches our theme as well. We've got a sort of a gold and white theme going on here. I like it. Can't forget about fashion, how good your character looks. All the little things matter. Let's check out this. I wouldn't care if it's faith. I would care about harm, but that's okay. We'll just take it off. And we'll put magic regen back on, which isn't really doing anything, but doesn't hurt. Alright, we want to plant... we want to plant them. Get it? That was a plant pun. We want to leave our guys here, and then we'll pull things up. Like this, so then they get murdered on the stairs on their way up. And we'll just keep doing this for a little while. It's a good way to clear layer 6. Clear it. I hope I'm not actually going to clear the whole floor by doing this, but I mean we could. Did I kill one? It did. Huh. Okay. Well, let's make a 4th one again. The new one hasn't been told to wait. Right. new scroll, mutation. We've only got the one. A new book. It wasn't the lightning spire. It's a shame. We have hexes. We've got 7 points of hexes, in fact. Also, where's our unmodified? There. Alright, gotta remember to turn charms off at 7. So we've got 7 points of hexes. So, Confuse and Takima's Dance are actually decent pickups. We've got 9 levels left. I think we'll do that, actually. So we want to go Takima's Dance, which is on C, and Confuse, which is going to D, which I don't like. D is probably fine. I'll switch those, C and D. D sounds more like Dance and C sounds more like Confuse. So easier to remember. And I think the next, once we get our charms up and a bit more spellcasting, the next thing I'd like to do would be regeneration. So we'll train a bit of necromancy for that one. Alright, let's keep going. So we're not going to be able to get back to the stair against this fast one. And we want to eat that. It's this stair here. Maybe I might even do a bit of yelling. I'm hearing some stuff. Here it comes. Follow me to the land of the mushrooms. We can just kill him on our own. Good. Alright. I'm a little bit wary of bringing my mushrooms down because this, depending on which ending this is, there might be a large vault with a lot of enemies. In which case, because your mushrooms can't retreat, it kind of puts you in a situation where you either fight to the death in the spot you're already in, or you have to just let all your mushrooms die. I want to bring this Hydra up with me, so it's not sitting there when I next come back down. Come on. Good. Charms to 7. Let's turn it off. Oh, why then? That's okay. We have a lot of RF. And I guess I'll leave them here. No spiny frog. Polearms to 17. We're very nearly at 20 already in Lair. It's insane how good Merfolk are at Polearms. 11. It's fine. Becomes a whole bunch of things. This is kind of what I was talking about with not wanting to bring all my mushrooms into this. But look how much damage we have with Spectral Weapon. So good. Spectral Weapon as well as a Polearm. If it wasn't already obvious, Polearm is always the best because it can sit behind you and reach over you to attack enemies. So it's still useful in hallways. Hornet. That's a bit scary. What can we do against that? I could polymorph it. Apparently not. Yeah, see where we got slowed. They can also, if you're unlucky, they can also paralyze you. And of course they do a lot of poison damage if you don't have resistance, which we don't. Yeah, this was exactly the vault that I was thinking it was. Which is why I didn't want to bring my mushrooms down. This is quite a difficult layer ending too. Maybe if I can find the third stair and it's a bit closer to the water here, then it will make my ability to pull things up a bit stronger. Otherwise I might just be kind of doing this floor on my own. but that's fine. If I ever get into any dangerous situation down here, all these plants that are lying around I can turn into oklobs, and there's pretty much nothing. I was going to say at this stage of the game, but even by Vaults 5, oklob farms will just destroy orbs of fire. So there's pretty much nothing in the game that doesn't get wrecked by them. What's in all these books we're carrying? I guess we'll just learn regen. And then... yeah, and then we'll just drop these spellbooks. I can potentially come back for summon Ice Beast, but it's not looking like I really am in a hurry to dip into the summoning school, because we're doing quite well as it is. Level 14. We just got barbed. That's okay. Let's acid him, and then we should be good. Yep, fine. Last potion, brilliance. Still haven't found this last stair up, and I'm sticking to the edge of the map because I don't really want to head in here yet. It's not as dangerous for us as a merfolk as it is for other people who can't walk properly in water. But the way that it works is there's often a siren in there. So the siren mesmerizes you, you get pulled into the water, and then there are quite often hydras in there, and often, well there's one, often dire elephants, or a dire elephant. So then you just get mauled while you're trapped in there. The damage is insane. Alright, yeah, there's a stair here. So I'm going to come up this one. I'm going to pick up the simulation. I should be picking those up because we got to see how crazy they are. I'll go find my mushrooms. They should be at this one. I'll say follow me, and I want to go to, I think it was this stair. Is it? No, it's the other one. So that one. Yeah, okay, good. So I'll just tell them to wait here, and then I can pull things up from over here. The tried and true stair dancing with summons trick, where I don't know, it's really strong. Doesn't matter who your followers are. There, see, there's a siren. We got mesmerized. But like I said, not as bad for us because we can effectively fight in water, whereas most other people can't. Gonna turn off that enslavement. Just one wand of enslavement's fine. Ooh, dream sheep. Dream sheep on their own are, yeah, they're still so scary. I'm gonna fear them away. See how much damage I take when I'm slept and the blink frog hits me. It pretty much did half my HP. Same thing's gonna happen. I think I will make an oklob, maybe. I guess I can make one there. Okay, and then if I start falling asleep and stuff, the oklob will just kill everything. Good. Thank you, oklob. So now I don't need to worry about stair dancing things up because my oklob will just kill everything. Oh, except it got, apparently they can get poisoned. So, alright, it died. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. A new ring. Protection from cold. Well, I guess we can have 2 points at each. Another scroll. I think I determined already that there aren't any scrolls that I just want to randomly read. Okay. Hydra's not so bad when you can just chop their heads off. Do we have more ID? We do, so we can do this. Potion of Magic. Guess we'll may as well have that with us. This is a bit crazy. As long as I don't get barbed, it's okay. And I think there are enough monsters between me that's not going to happen. Alright. So I'm heading back to the stairs here. Polearms to 18. I'm going to tell my guys to follow me. Oh, they should be down here. Should be another one somewhere wandering around. That's why they're called wandering mushrooms. Alright, well there's another one somewhere, but guard here and we'll step wool at this one. I need to move them off the corpses before I can raise them. And we're up to 3 piety. Look at this piety. Piety gain is off the charts at the moment. Come on, manticore. Well, I feel like we've dealt with most of this, so I can probably just tell them what to follow me again. I wonder where that other mushroom is. It should be somewhere around these stairs. There it is. Right, come on, mushroom guy. Let's go for a journey. Alright, back to my mushrooms. Spectral, and I'm gonna sing. Get some slaying bonuses going. Fighting to 11. A whole bunch of ID. Let's see. Guess we may as well do the enslavement. And maybe... oh, it's on the ground. That's why. Okay, we don't want torment. And... this one. Vulnerability. Okay, we don't mind. I've got some hexes, so I don't mind having a vulnerability because it allows me to halve something's MR and then try to hex it. Okay, well that's led on. We haven't found Orc yet, I believe. We have, it's on D10. Okay, so I guess we'll head to Orc next. So again, this is where Fedus becomes a little tedious. We have to go one floor at a time. We can't just fast travel there. And we gotta check that everyone comes with us every time. But that's okay. I'm alright with a little bit of this in order to play this god. I wouldn't want to do it every game though. You'd go a bit nuts. So we're heading to D10. I guess we can just check out where this hatch goes, seeing as we've already cleared the floor below. D10. And this is the Snog floor, isn't it? Snog is, yeah, down there somewhere. I think we'll X her out so we don't auto-export into her. And oh yeah, of course we found Orc because that's where we had the sign, the what's I call it? The scene. That was the scene of our crazy immolation hijinks. You can see all the blood splattered everywhere still. I'm gonna tell them to wait here, and then we'll stare dance things up. Okay, looks like we're pretty good. So you can come with us. We want them with us. Any sorcerers that potentially can paralyze us will immediately step behind mushrooms so that we can't have direct line of sight. That doesn't work with Smite, of course, because Smite can hit you from anywhere on screen. So getting between you and the Orc Priest doesn't help anything. And I'm maybe training a bit too much spellcasting. Maybe at 5 I'll turn it off. How hungry are my spells? Not that it really matters. Spectral is not much hunger. Yeah, okay, that's fine then. Maybe we'll get a Troll Leather Armor this time. We did. Alright, so I want to check out the Troll Leather Armor. And I want to get my piety for the Troll Corpse. I'm 1621. This will be 1325. So the RF we don't care about that much because we already have a point. So this gives us more evade. But for less AC, but we can enchant it. So I think that's what we're going to do. We then get the extra regen of the Troll Leather Armor. Cool. So we've got one less point of AC, but 4 extra points? 4 extra points of evade, so that's fine. Goodbye, fire resistance. I'm going to drop the shield too. We already established that we're not going to be a shield user because we're going big polearms. Two-handed polearms is a better way to put it. Okay, that's our orc one done. I think after we eat that we'll call that one an episode. Join me for the next one where we'll finish off orc and then we might have to go fight Snorg, or at least we'll go clear the dungeon anyway. So see you later.